Improve every day, Kaizen. This was really popular in the mid to late 80s and early 90s. It was a management technique that came out of Japan. And Kaizen is this idea of continuous improvement. And this philosophy spurred the discipline that revolutionized car manufacturing in Japan in the 80s that then we in the United States tried to incorporate ourselves. And it's the idea that every single day, push yourself to be better. If you had to ask yourself the following question, how much better am I professionally today than what I was a year ago, 5 years ago? Can you really say you're absolutely proud of where you're at today? That you've done everything you can to push yourself as far as you can go? And one of my favorite books is called Talent is Overrated. And it talks about these people throughout history that we believe to be the most gifted amongst us all. Mozart, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods. And we assume that they have these God-given gifts of athleticism or geniusness that separates them from everybody else. But what the research shows is that's not true at all. That in many ways, they are no different than a lot of the other people that are their counterparts. What makes them special is not their talent, but a systematic, disciplined approach to practice that constantly pushes them outside of their boundaries. Jerry Rice was not the greatest wide receiver because he was just more physically gifted than anyone. Jerry Rice was the greatest wide receiver because he had a practice regimen that was insane. And every week, every year, he constantly pushed himself to do new things that he didn't know how to do. And most of us, when we do things and practice things, we do what we're good at. And we get incrementally better at the things we're already good at. What we don't do is push ourselves in new and meaningful ways. And Mozart, what the research shows, wasn't just this child savant. Mozart had a father who himself was an amazing pianist and composer, right? An extremely driven and an extremely disciplined teacher. And by the age of 3, Mozart had already practiced more hours than people 4 or 5 times his age, and in a way that was so systematically rigorous and disciplined that it created what we believe is genius. It's not genius. It's a commitment to improve every single day in the most meaningful ways, and not just doing the things we're already good at, but pushing ourselves to do new things.